Don't you find it interesting how no matter how many times you go through an extreme low that eventually shifts itself into your highest high, no matter how many times you feel so hopeless that life can never be okay or better, that actually turn into you surviving and growing and learning. No matter how many times you go through a low that turns itself into a high, during those lows, it can still feel like the end of the world. It can still feel like things might not turn out okay, that things will never be okay again. That's because the part of us that believes that is our human side. It's the side that can only ever believe things if it can sense it with one of its 5 senses in physical reality. And that's just going to always be a part of us because we're human. Because we aren't these divine creatures fully, right? We aren't all just our spiritual side. We have this physical side as well. We have this humanness that desires to live and survive, and that's really just a survival instinct at play, isn't it? Being unsure of your future because there's nothing manifested physically that can prove that the future will be better than the current reality. It makes your body desire to change something, to do something about it, to not. But then as I speak in that way, as I speak on it in that way, it makes me realize that it's not a bad thing necessarily, right? It's not a bad thing to worry sometimes. It's, maybe the worrying is bad because it's really pointless to worry. But perhaps we also need to look at human design and the design of all of existence is something that we never will fully comprehend, so we can't judge it as something that is necessary or not. Worry exists for a reason. Think about it. If you didn't have that survival instinct of worry at all, there would be a lot of circumstances where that actually is a biologically needed thing. And sometimes it's the push that we need to become what we desire to become. Sorry, there's a helicopter that looks like it has a spotlight. The thing is you can't get rid of worry altogether, right? Because it is something that is biologically necessary. And because of that, no matter how many times it's proven to you over and over and over again that this life is happening for you, not just to you, but for you, in a way that is divinely orchestrated, no matter how many times you experience that human side of you will still exist. Now, of course, there's people that have reached enlightenment and all these things and have become almost fully spiritual bodies or what have you, but for most of us, that humanness will always exist. So don't punish yourself for it. Nurture it, name it, and move past it. Okay? The reason why I thought of this is because there was a part of me that wanted to wonder, well, what if all of this stuff, all of these new things that have come into my life, what if they don't sustain? Like, what if I can't relax too much because, what if one day I don't have enough again? And I realized before before I could even finish that thought, what a silly thing it was. Because I'm coming from a time period where I truly had nothing. Barely enough money for food and gas for the week. Car lost, repossessed, house, couldn't pay for it any longer, had to move in with family. All of these things, down to completely nothing, just zero, negative zero, negatives. I know negative zero is not a thing. Somehow even less than zero. Anyway, to where suddenly God placed an opportunity, the universe, my story, myself, I don't know what it is, but something placed a situation where I'm now making $100 to $200 a day. I choose my own schedule. I have a free car that I get to use for the next 2 years. And I am still sitting here thinking, what if something doesn't work out? Just remind yourself of everything that has worked out, even when it didn't feel like it would. Stop doubting yourself. Do everything you can to stop doubting yourself, to help your body to trust yourself enough to no longer be scared in the hands of yourself. Like, does your body trust that you will take care of it? Because if it doesn't, that can manifest as anxiety, that can manifest as more and more worry, okay? Be the person that your body can trust to take care of it. And once you are that person, then when you have these doubts, just remind yourself, reassure yourself. Because sometimes that's all you need, is just a little bit of reassurance that what you want is more than possible. It already exists, and it's waiting for you. But all of this part is necessary. Every single bit of it. It's what you agreed to before you came here, to help teach something to everybody. Because everybody is one. We are one beautiful web of interconnected souls that, just like every drop of water comes together to create an ocean, we, as a network of souls, create, I don't know, some type of presence, some type of beautiful, I don't know, being, like cells in the human body. We all come together to create something bigger than ourselves. What you have learned here is important for all of us. There's a reason you're here. There's something you have to teach us, that you have to teach the collective soul. Find out what that is. That is your purpose. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Sunday evening, and